Now it's looked at totally differently. In the Columbus area, especially northwestern Ohio, Toledo, Akron, those areas, it's looked at a whole lot differently in Cincinnati. Do you believe the tide has changed with human trafficking, where girls 5, 6 years ago were looked at, like in your case, typical prostitutes, when in reality there was something far deeper going on?
Yeah, I think the tide has changed some. I think it's harder to reach the public, people who haven't actually got a chance to sit down and talk with someone that's been actually through this. But I do think that amazing things have happened. I can't even tell you how thankful I am for that. My life is completely different because of that. I would not be sitting here talking to you. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be breathing, preferably wouldn't be breathing if I was still out there. So with Catch Court having changed my perception, I thought, again, that it was all me, it's my fault. So they helped me to see that, no, like, there's so much here that you did not do, you did not deserve, it should have never happened to you. And that has helped to change my world. And then when police officers, when they're out there and they're arresting women, they give them resources as well. Like, no, we don't want the women to be arrested necessarily, but we don't really have any other options at this point. Like, where do we take them? How do we separate them from the trafficker? How do we separate them from the drug? So I have to do something with them, but they're getting resources versus like just sentencing, get out, sentencing, get out. So, and like resources that are actually effective with the stuff that I have. Like, I don't just have a drug problem. I have some serious trauma stuff, and that brings on a whole different level of care that needs to happen, on top of diseases that I may have, on top of parenting stuff that I may have, like with my kid and with my mom, like all different layers of stuff that has to be worked out. So that's what the tide shifting has provided me and women here. I just really want it to be more broad.